morning, you guys. Today what we're going to do is a equipment strength workout. So I'm going to show you how you can use things around your house to get in a strength workout. There are several items you can use, but for today, let's try using 4 books. Okay, so you can go anywhere between 1 and 4 books, but let's try to find 4 around the house that are relatively the same size. So I have 2 different stacks right here. This stack, it's more paper copy, but they're all about the same size, and I'd say it's about maybe 2 to 3 pounds total. And then this stack over here, these are my thicker hard copy books, and that's about, I'd say 15, yeah, it's about 15 pounds, okay? So with anything, if you're holding something and you're adding an external load, if you do more repetition, you will still get a benefit. So even though these are not dumbbells or barbell or kettlebell, it's weight. So the higher repetition you do, the more repetition that you do, you're still gonna get benefit rather than just not doing anything at all. You're not going to be working on hypertrophy or muscle building per se, but you can work on your muscular endurance and you can keep the strength that you had prior to this lockdown, if you will. So how we're going to do this, I'm going to show you the workout first. That way if you want to do this right away, you can if you understand the exercises. There are 9 exercises, full body. You'll notice off to the side there are reps, a rep range. So I'm going to preview all the exercises and how you count the reps. Then we're going to go through it all together just one time with the least amount of reps, just for you to get a feel, and I'm going to time it to see how long it takes. And then on your own at home, you'll just keep going through it. 1 to 3 sets would be sufficient. And let me know what you think. Next week, I would love to do another one, maybe using different equipment. 100 different things you could do, but I wanted to keep it pretty simple and just focus on one particular item today. So, with that said, your first exercise is a sumo bottom half squat, and you're going to do between 12 and 20 repetition. So for legs, you could probably go with a heavier stack of books. You can do all 4. Maybe you could go a little lower if you want. You're going to turn your toes out, shoulders down and back. You're going to open the hips, come down to the bottom, pulse, and then drive yourself back up, pushing through the heels of your feet. Okay, that is exercise number 1. You will do between 12 and 20 repetitions. After those, you have an option to set down the load, or you can keep it, and you're going to do between 8 and 15 loaded sumo plyo hops. Notice I'm not getting up very high. It's a super small little hop, but you're still working on your bone density. Then you're gonna set down that stack really fast, shake off your hands. We're gonna move on to the back. I'm calling this one a 3-point back row with a calf raise. So once again, maybe you pick 1 book, 2, 3, maybe 4. I'll stick to 3 just to show it to you. Hands outside, feet below your hips. You're gonna tip forward from the hip. You're gonna pull the books to one of your hips without rotating your back. You're gonna pull it towards your belly button, squeezing that back together, or shoulder blades together. Pull to the other hip. Stand up, give your back a break, lift to the toes, come down. That was 1 rep. You're going to do 4 to 8 repetitions. So you repeat it, hip, belly button, hip, stand up, calf raise. So you're in control of that range of motion and you're in control of your pace. So if you wanted to hold a little bit longer, you're welcome to do so. Back up and lift. All right. Next exercise, we have a chest fly with a leg extension. So with those, if you have 2 books that are relatively the same weight, you can do a chest fly with those. If you do not, you can take one, and I'll show you both ways. You can take one of them and pass it from hand to hand. So first I'm going to show it to you. Let me make sure you can see. You're going to grab your books, like so. You're going to lie back with your knees above the hips, palms together, Elbows are soft on the chest fly. Shoulders away from your ears. You're going to open the arms, extend one of your legs. And as you bring the knee back in, you bring the hands back together. All right? So if you have books that are about the same weight, this is where you're going to be. If you only have one book, maybe you're here instead. Offset, grab it, other side. Okay, this is going to involve a lot more core activity because you're offsetting your load. Okay, a little more spinal stability. All right, so that's that exercise. And you're going to be doing 12 to 20 repetitions on that one. Smooth and controlled. From this view, you are moving from the shoulders. Elbows stay soft, hands in line with the chest, not in line with the face or the neck. Okay, next exercise. Same thing, between 1 and 4 books. Find something that's challenging to you. I'll pick up 2. Power squat, diagonal chop. I'm going to break this one down. You're going to do a power squat, so feet together, jump out, diagonal chop. You're going to take, let's see, I'm mirroring you. So your left hand, you're going to pivot over the right shoulder, bring it back, bring it together, drop, and then the other side. So it's like you're swinging a disc behind you, like so. If you don't want to jump your feet together, step out, and then go. So here's how it will look when you're counting your repetition. 1, 2, 3. Notice the rotation on the foot. Pushing through the hip. Make sure you're not keeping your heel down and hurting the knee. If your heel stays down and your knee doesn't rotate, you're going to hurt your knee, okay? You're going to do 12 to 20 repetitions total on that one. Here's one that I love. You're going to take all 4 books. I'll face you this way. Take all 4 of them. We're going to do a Russian book stack. 4 to 8 repetitions, and they look like this when you're counting them. Books are next to your hips. You're going to lean back as far as you can with control from the side. Make sure you're not rounding your back. You're sitting up nice and tall on your sit bones. If you want to lift your feet, that's an extra added intensity. Okay, so you're going to lean back with the flat back. You're going to grab a book, and you're going to stack it here. So I'm going to keep stacking my books while I'm rotating through the middle of my back, also called the thoracic spine. Once all 4 are stacked, I'm going to center myself, roll back, come back up, 1 rep. Okay, and I'm going to do the other side. All 4 back books stacked, roll back, that's 2. You're going to do between 4 and 8 repetitions there, okay? All right. Then, you're going to stand on your right foot. So your right foot down. You're going to hold your book so that the front of the book is facing your face. All right, you're going to balance. Try not to shift over into the hip. Stand up tall. You're going to bring the face of that book around your head. Hold it here. And then do a single leg squat. And you're going to do it again. So you're rotating over your head to the right. And then the single leg squat. So you have shoulder mobility here. You have an isometric bicep hold as you're holding the book. And then of course you have the lower body, glutes and quads, as well as your ankle stability. So a lot is happening. If this bothers your shoulders or you have limited mobility, you can also make it a press, or you can push in front here instead. Okay, so on this one you have 12 to 16 repetitions, all right? Only the right side. Then you're gonna head down to the floor with your books. If that's okay. We're gonna do a bridge with a tricep press. You're gonna hold a stack of books if you choose. Your hands should be right above the shoulders. If you have books where your hands are pretty wide, this probably would not be the best option, or you need to turn your books so that your hands are here versus here or here, okay? So hands should be relatively close, right above the shoulders. I'll turn that way. Feet can be flat, or heels can be down. You're going to push up into your bridge. You're going to squeeze your glutes, arms straight. You're going to bring the books down towards your belly button, and then back up. So your elbows touch the floor. Elbows are close to the rib cage. Option, make it a skull crusher instead. Oops, I hit my hat. Okay, or take out the bridge. On this one, you have 12 to 20 repetitions. Then you're gonna stand up again. Left foot down, the book faces you. You're gonna have it face your ear, face the back of your head, come all the way around. Single leg squat. If the single leg squat is too much, tap your toe. Or put your whole foot down, but shift over to that left side, excuse me. All the way around, tap it if you want. All right, so that is the circuit. What we're going to do now is go through it together. I will count the repetitions. I will try not to talk. If you need options, go ahead and review those, please. But I just want to see how long it will take you. That way, you'll know how much time you'll need to commit, okay? So let's go ahead and get going. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, go ahead and pick up your books for your sumo bottom half squat. We're going to do 12 reps. So pick a good weight. Feet out, toes out, shoulders back and down. As soon as you're ready, begin. Bottom half. Make sure there's no pain in the knees. That's halfway. Knees should not cave in. Keep going. We're going to do 2 more. Now you have an option to set down that load if it's starting to hurt your back, or you're going to do 8 plyos. One more. And set those down, shake off your legs. Decide what you're going to do for your bent over row. Go ahead and pick up. 4 repetitions. Shoulders back, feet below your hips. Here we go, to the hip, to the belly button, to the other hip. Stand tall, calf raise. 1. Engage the upper back, please. Don't just go through the motion. Squeeze the back, relax the neck. Halfway. Let's go ahead and do 1 more after this one. I recommend doing more than 4 reps now that we're doing it, because your back really needs to be worked. Okay, go ahead and set them down carefully, please. Moving on to the chest fly. Go ahead and lie back. Pick your book of choice. Grab here. Lie back. Knees up, right above the hips. Make sure your belly button's pulled in. Palms together, shoulders down. One knee to scoot down. Okay. We're doing 12 reps total. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale up. Three more. If you need a little bit more, don't come up all the way. Stop here. Last one. And bring it down. Okay, moving right along. Power squat diagonal chop. We're going to do 12 repetitions. Pick up a good stack there. Make sure you know the foot pattern. Let me preview one more time really quickly. Feet together. Drop, pivot, come back. Or step out. Ready? Begin. sure you breathe. I'm gonna turn. Two more. Rest. Okay. Should have got your heart rate up. Go ahead and set up your Russian twist. 4 books. Set up next to you. Okay. Lean back. Here if you want, shoulders down and back. 4 repetitions. Lean back, ready, go. Don't forget that sit up. Keep your feet down, roll back slow. There's 1, team. 3 more reps. I shouldn't say reps. These are like little mini sets. Roll back slow. Halfway, 2 to go. If you're not feeling it, lean back a little more. If you're feeling it in your lower back, you're probably rounding your spine. So sit up a little bit taller. Here we go, roll back. 1 more. Roll it back. And done. Go ahead and stand up. Time for our halo. Only 5 minutes in so far, you guys. Right foot down. Pick a book. Maybe you stack a couple. Okay, make sure you're looking at the front of the book. Right foot down. Balance. My phone's tilted, so it looks like I'm tipping. Hopefully it doesn't look like that in the video. But anywho, balance, look at it, circle it around, and then squat. There's 1, we're gonna do 12. I'm gonna keep those books out in front for the isometric bicep hold. I think that's number 4. Turn to the side. Halfway. And rest. Okay. Bridge with your tricep press. Decide which stack you're going to use, please. We're going to do 12 repetitions. Press or skull crusher. You decide. Oops. Arms in the air. And bridge if you choose. Go. Squeeze the back of your arm to the top. Okay, bring it up. Halo time. Make sure you have the same amount of books as you did the first time through. This time, left foot down, please. Stabilize. Make sure you have enough room. Relax the shoulders. Bring the books here. Good grip. Balance. Begin. Go to your left. Squat. Ooh. Shouldn't watch myself. It throws me off. If anybody needs to borrow any books, I've got plenty. Halfway. Three more. You You should be feeling your foot, your ankle, your glute, your quad, your shoulders, your biceps, and rest. Okay, you guys, listen. 8 minutes and 30 seconds total. Go through it again. You should have time to do it. If you're going to commit a certain amount of time to your workout today, get it in. You should feel a little bit in the upper body already if you were challenging yourself a little bit. Keep in mind, if you have these lighter books, you can do more repetition. Hold it longer. Maybe you stay here a little bit longer. Might take you a little bit more time, but you're gonna get that benefit from it. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you like it, let me know. I'd be happy to show you another workout using other equipment around your house sometime next week. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys next week.